But you can always find another method to use. But I do this because it's easy for me to trim it. Alright, so I'm twisting my hair, and what I do is I take the scissors. I'll take the scissors and cut. I cut that much off, not a lot. Okay, I did that one. All right, let me part get another section. Make sure I wet it first. Oh yeah, cause I ain't really done yet. All right, make sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll do this. All right, comb it. Yeah. Oh my God. Alright, now I'm gonna saturate it again. Oh my God, my hair gets extremely thirsty for water. Make sure I get the ends. Alright. Twist it. I'm about to twist it now. Oh my goodness. Alright. What I'm gonna do is take, wait a minute, take this, alright. Get the scissors and cut. Make sure, because I do it that way, so that way I won't be taking on too much of my inches. Put this like that real quick. I gotta do this other side. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, where's that joint at? Alright, let me do this side. Oh my God, my hair is like getting tangled. Tangled in my earrings. Let me not use that one. Let me use this one. Shower comb. I hope everybody's staying healthy and out the way from people that's sick. Make sure you wash your hands. And, you know, before you eat, after you eat, before you use the bathroom, after you use the bathroom. But that stuff everybody should have been was doing before this virus came out, okay? Because I used to see women, I used to sit in the bathroom, right? Using it, and like sometimes I'd be in there like, to so I could be on my phone and stuff, And I used to witness women like go use the bathroom, go number 1, number 2, and they'll either rinse their hands with just water, or wouldn't even turn the faucet on at all to use it to wash your hands. And I'm like, oh, like that is so disgusting. And I remember one time this lady, she had a lot of guts, because what she did, man, if I tried to do that, I would be throwing up, okay? I was in the bathroom. This is at my old job. When I was doing security, right? So I had to use the bathroom because I don't like using public bathrooms like that. So I had to, go number 2. So the single bathroom wasn't available where the office was at. So I was like, oh my God, let me go in this public bathroom. And this Caucasian lady was sitting in there, right? She had her coffee. She had her coffee and her Danish. And she was over there sipping on her coffee and eating her Danish while I was taking a poop. And I was like, ew, I'm sitting here like, this lady is freaking disgusting. Like, how can you sit in the bathroom like that, period? Like, and eat your food and or have your coffee. So she was in there eating her Danish and sipping on her coffee, smelling my poop, okay? Like, cause it's my poop was smelling like coffee, cause when cause I drink a lot of coffee, so it was like a mixture of feces smell with the coffee, okay? And she was sitting there in the bathroom like nothing, just eating her Danish and sipping on her coffee. And I was like, that's so nasty, bitch. Like, why would you even be in the bathroom, eating? Like, if you're going to be that disgusting, do that in your home, because at least you know who's using your bathroom, okay? You don't do that in public. In no public bathroom, and everybody be going in there doing their business and stuff. But yeah, bitch, I know some chicks was nasty like that. And I was like, let that be me. And I had food on me and some coffee. As soon as I smell somebody odor coming from their body from using the bathroom, I'm gonna start gagging and I'm gonna throw up. I can't tolerate that type of smell. Can't tolerate that. Like, I remember one time, like, I used to hang out. I used to hang out with this guy, and I cut him off because I ain't like how he gonna throw up in my sink, okay? And we was just regular friends. He threw up in my sink and didn't even clean it, and so it took me 30 minutes to It took me like 30 minutes to clean that because I kept gagging uncontrollably, and I had to take like a break every minute to avoid throwing up, because I couldn't stop gagging. I was like, oh my God, like, let me calm down, because I'm not trying to throw up looking at this guy vomit and desperately trying to clean it, okay? So I kept taking like 2-minute breaks in between to avoid throwing up, okay? And then when I finally cleaned that, I cut him off. I said, I can't hang with you no more, because you don't know how to hold your liquor, and you throwing up in my sink and not cleaning it, and I can't tolerate cleaning people's throw up, because I remember one of my kids threw up, and I was like, because they drunk too much Pediasure, and I was like, sorry, I love you and everything, but you're gonna have to clean that up yourself. I had to get my child to clean it up, because I couldn't do it, because I kept like gagging, like seeing that, and like if I see you throwing up, I'm going to eventually throw up. Okay? That's how weak my system is. Like, and so it took it was a struggle, like trying to, boost myself to, like, clean his vomit, because I kept gagging, from seeing it, and then the way it smelled, that was causing me to gag, like, where I couldn't stop. So taking a, like, 2-minute breaks in between trying to clean that was helping me, control myself, where I'm not, about to, puke, all over the place. So yeah, like but I didn't know some women was nasty like that. I was like, oh my God, like how can you eat food in the bathroom when there's somebody in there taking a smash? Okay, that was disgusting. But so now people freaking out, worrying about washing their hands and stuff. You should have been was doing it, washing your hands and stuff. Okay? Because you can catch hepatitis, like all types of nasty, viruses and stuff when you don't, wash your hands on a daily basis. Okay? So that was kind of weird. Like, why you, wait till now to wash your hands when you wasn't washing them before? And I don't trust no sanitizer, because sanitizer, only thing that does is it just coats the bacteria on your hands. Okay, you still got dirt and stuff on your hands. Like, if you going to use sanitizer, it's best to use them sanitizer wipes, because while you sanitizing your hands, you're wiping off any dirt that gets on your hands, like from touching stuff. But it only uses sometimes. It's best to use soap and water, regular soap and water. Not no antibacterial soap, because your body get used to it and then it's not going to work. Okay? It's not going to work to fight off the germs. So that's why it's best to use like regular soap and water. Only use sanitizer wipes if you can get to the bathroom where there's soap there so you can wash your hands. But other than that, using that sanitizer on your hands too much is not going to work. After a while, your body, your body going to become immune to it, and it's not going to work to kill off the germs. Oh my God, what the heck? I don't know what over here. But ew, just like one time I seen something that was so disgusting. This lady was over there chewing her food and putting it in her baby mouth, and to me that is trifling. Like, why would you chew food and put it in your baby mouth? Like, do you not know your mouth being other stuff on other stuff, and you're giving your baby your germs? Like, I don't think no adult should be over there letting, chewing their food and putting their baby mouth, letting their kids, drink and eat off of them, because, our mouths be in places it shouldn't be. And then when you over there, letting your kids drink off of you, you're giving them all your little cootie germs you got from putting your mouth, on your husband, put your mouth on your husband, on your wife, And to me, that's nasty. Like, because my kids was little and they wanted some of my beverage, whatever, I would let them drink it first. Okay? Before I, get some of it. And now if they want some of my food, I'll let them eat some of my food first before I touch it. Okay? And all that swapping germs, like letting your kids drink off of you and stuff, yuck. Because, you know, adults be doing stuff, you know, with their mouth. And that's cross-contamination, you know. But that was disgusting. I was like, oh my gosh, she chewing her food and putting it in baby mouth, like yuck. And then they be wondering why they child sick, because you sitting over there swapping your germs. Like, your mouth be in other people's stuff, and you over there, you know, chewing food and putting in your baby mouth. Oh, that I found out that Hulu, you can't be swapping, you know, home, like you can't be switching from different locations. They give you a limit. Cause, you know, I was going, cause you know, like, you know how you put other people on your stuff, but wait a minute, you put other people on your stuff, and then they charge you or whatever. But cause they only give you a certain limit to have, you know, like to switch in different locations. And that's corny. Like, I feel as though if you paying for it, it shouldn't matter, you know, how many locations you have it on. What? Yeah, so, all right, so after this, I got 2 more to go. But I twist my hair, you know, while it's wet. And then I cut the ends. See, I'm talking about, like, I'm making a video and I got one of them knocking on a door. Always. They always do that. Okay? Always. But when I'm not doing nothing, they ignore me. Like I'm not even there. You know? You know how kids be. When you're doing something, they bother you. When you're not doing something, they act like you don't exist. Okay? That's what that's about. Act like they act like you're not even there. But as soon as you doing something, like, why are you bothering me when I'm doing something? But when I'm not doing something, you don't bother me. Okay? But that's what kids do. Bother you when you're doing something. Okay? Or when, you know, or they be running their mouth on their phone, being rude and disrespectful. You know, you try to talk to them, they on their phone. Like, when I was coming up, my parents told me to get off the phone. Get off the phone, okay? Or you get your behind beat. They ain't play that. They was strict. I used to get beat with tree branches. You know, they make you get the tree branch, take the leaves off, get hit with that. I used to get hit with chanclas, you know, belts, cable cords, hangers, clothing rope. That's about it. But I don't do that with my kids because that's like abuse, you know, and that don't make the situation better by using that type of method. So I normally I talk to them, or if they doing something that I don't like, I take their stuff from them. Okay? And I tell they did to hold these stuff. Make sure they ain't using it. Alright? But yeah. And like when my parents be talking to other adults, yeah, you go ahead and butt in the conversation if you want. That's a behind beating. Okay? These kids nowadays, they don't know how it feels to get a good old-fashioned beating. That's why they be wilding out doing stuff they ain't supposed to be doing. Because, you know, they don't want you to discipline your kids that way. Because, see, they don't want you to discipline your kids that way. Because, see, they want your kids to wild out and do stupid stuff. So they can have an excuse to, you know, arrest them or shoot them down, okay? That's why they don't want the parents to be hitting their kids as discipline. Because because when you hit your kids as discipline, it's not abuse, okay? Abuse is when you trying to break their skin, you know, breaking ribs, arms, legs. You know, that's abuse, okay? When you putting marks and stuff, like black and blues on their body, okay? So they don't want the parents to use hitting as discipline so they can be wilding out so they can have an excuse to shoot them down. Because them cops be abusing people, kids. But they don't want they don't want the parents to hit their kids because they saying that that's the abuse. Okay, when it's really not. Like, you gotta know the difference between hitting that discipline and actually abusing a kid, okay? So the cops be the main abusers, like, you know, how they be handling some of them kids. But they don't want nobody to hit their kids as discipline. But I used to get hit. You know, I ain't grow up to be doing nothing illegal or whatever. Just did what I was supposed to be doing. Oh my God, it's getting hot in this bathroom. All right, that's the last one. Let me make sure I spray it real quick. Make sure I get it nice and saturated. Comb it out. I gotta call these people. Gotta make a few phone calls. I gotta get their unemployment stuff taken care of. And find out what's going on with my taxes. They need to hurry up because I know that's like emergency. Sure, I could use that because I gotta like order. I gotta do a lot of stuff. And I gotta get my son out of school. He gotta hurry up because that way he can get a part-time job, and then take up some classes or whatever, so he can have a career position. That way he can help me out, you know. So he should be graduating next year. Can't wait. So I'm sweating. It's hot in here. It's weird because this bathroom always hot. But when I go in the room and stuff, oh my God, I be freezing. Or downstairs. All right, so I twisted this up. Twist this up. And then cut it. Oh God, hair everywhere. See, my hair easy to break. So I have to be delicate. You know, I don't have that hair texture my kids have. Like, you could detangle their hair and it won't break. It won't break off as much. See, that's all I cut off. I don't be trying to cut off too much. Because I'm gonna, because, you know, I don't want to take too much off. But doing it this way is easier. See, I trimmed it. And then I'll just put it up. Because I don't want my split ends. You know, you don't trim your ends every 6 months or once a year, like the split ends start going up your hair. And I ain't trying to get it to where I gotta cut it completely off. Because I don't look right with no hair. So, like, I do mine every 6 months. So, that way. Because see how smooth it is in the end? Yeah. And I do it every 6 months. So, that way, you know, I can get the split ends off. Whew. But I'm going to try that aloe vera plant. I'm going to put that, you know, I'm going to get some aloe vera plant. And I'm going to get that probably from Walmart or a Whole Foods store. And I'm going to put that on my scalp. Because, you know, put on my scalp and on my hair. Just so it can grow even faster. Because I'm trying to get it to my belly button. And then once I do that, I'm done. I don't gotta, you know, worry about growing it anymore. I'm done after that. Okay. So let me see what, whew, oh my gosh. Sweating like a pig. I'm gonna see what the kitties want because they knocking on the door, bother me while I'm in the bathroom, like always. Put this up like this. Put it up and out the way. Leave it like that. I gotta start leaving it like that because I don't leave my hair out, you know, all the time because, you know, I don't want my hair to start snagging like on my clothes, you know, because when your clothes pulls your hair off, you know, when you leave it down, pulls your hair out. All right, so I did that. So this is the hair that I cut off. Yeah, not that much. I'm gonna clean the sink. The water's too hot. Alright, let me clean this sink off. So I had to clean it with some bleach. Put some, I forgot, oh my god, I forgot to put some deodorant on. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this on camera. I don't care, I keep it real, you know, I ain't trying to hide nothing. I don't give a shit. I don't care, okay? That's because I have confidence in myself. When you have confidence in yourself, you know, and you love the skin you're in, you don't care what other people think, okay? You know, you don't hide nothing. Okay, I'll fix that. Whew, I think sweating too because I got like 2 shirts on. Put all this extra here. Rest my face off. Extra here. Alright. Okay, I'm done. It's fine. I gotta get the bleach out the bath, out the closet. Alright, y'all.